Hi, my name is Jessica Plowman. I'm 24 and I'm from Cedar Springs, Michigan. I first found out I had melanoma when I was 23. I noticed because I was getting ready for a hockey game, and all of a sudden I looked at my leg and I thought to myself, has that always been there? This spot? I told my mom about it, and being the good mom she is, she said, Jessica, let's just go get it checked. That way we know for sure you're all good. I called the dermatologist and they didn't have any openings for 3 months. Kind of made me think that I was going to be fine. So I was like, okay, I'll just go see my primary care doctor. They'll know the same stuff and it'll be the same as the dermatologist. I get there and they don't even want a biopsy. They don't really look at it very much. They just say if it changes or develops in the next few months, we'll reevaluate then. I was busy getting my master's degree in public health. I was busy with hockey. I just kind of kept pushing this to the back of my mind until 6 months later, it falls off completely. At this point, I was scared. I didn't want to think I was overreacting, but at the same time, I just had a gut feeling that something was really wrong. After I go back to the dermatologist and I begged and pleaded for them to get me in, I got a biopsy done and sure enough, I had melanoma. At this point, I didn't know what to think and I was actually really scared. I didn't really know anybody, especially my age, that has melanoma. I didn't have anybody to really ask about it. I didn't really even know that much about it. I always thought, yeah, you can get skin cancer from being in the sun without sunscreen. Yeah, tanning's not good for you. All of that. But in the back of my head, I was thinking to myself, well, if I don't know anybody around me that has it, how common could it really be? And at this point, I needed more information. I needed to learn more. When I went to the IMPACT Melanoma booth at the American Public Health Association conference, I was blessed to find an abundance of resources. Not only does IMPACT Melanoma have public sunscreen dispensers, but they also provide information on skin cancer. And I think that's really important because when I first got skin cancer, I was almost embarrassed to talk about it. The general response I'd get back from people was, well, what'd you do to cause it? Like, what did you do it to yourself? It really invalidated the whole experience, and I don't think I felt like anybody really understood how scary it was. I ended up having 2 spots removed, and thankfully, knock on wood, I've been good since. But there's always been that looming feeling that there's more, and I think that that's really not taken seriously enough for melanoma victims. And I think IMPACT Melanoma does a great job of making people feel validated and supported through this journey. I think it's really important to have resources on skin cancer to understand that there's more reasons that skin cancer can happen to you than just UV exposure. It's also can be attributed to genetics, and different genetic mutations can lead to increased risk of melanoma. It's hard to believe, it's hard to think about, and not a lot of people know about it. And it's things like that that need to be shared and need to be widespread knowledge. I'm really proud to be part of IMPACT Melanoma as a student advocate and part of their dermatology interest group. I think that skin cancer needs to be talked about more, and it needs to be normalized in settings where people can feel safe to share what's happened to them.